Good morning, friends, and welcome back to the channel. This is Project Life 2025, and today I am working on week 13. I decided to pull my colors from this photo, so it's very blue, white, gray. And because it was blue, white, gray, I also grabbed some blue, white, gray, and a little bit of like this light green color to add to the layout. I've got some, oh my gosh, I think these are Ali Edwards stickers, Studio Calico, Pink Fresh. It's kind of all over the map. And yesterday, off camera, I made my DIY Cricut labels for my Paige Evans date stamp. So I'm going to give that a try. What else? I may pull a couple of other little bits and pieces, but I'd like to get this layout done because the sun's about to come over and cast some strange shadows on my desk. So I will stop talking and get this done. So I also grabbed my washi tape, and I'm using a couple of new washi tapes here. I tested it on this background, but I didn't like how it just kind of blended in. So I just grabbed a piece of white copy paper that was sitting on my desk. And this is a really easy way to use washi tape and just kind of have it be a little bit more planned. This tends to be a layout that I use for a lot of my title cards. I really like having a horizontal line to help me line up my title and all the little bits and pieces. So if you have washi tape that you don't know how to use, you can stick it on white cardstock strips. I have that video somewhere on my playlist too. I'll see if I can link it. And yeah, this is just another way to use washi tape on a layout that you may not think to use it on. Fighting with my glue. So I'm just going to stick this here and then try to figure out where I want to put all the other bits and pieces for this card. In the end, the number 13, I ended up using those little kind of light green teal tile stickers. And I feel like they were a little bit too small, but it's fine. Really trying to use some of my stickers before they lose their stickiness. I probably could have gone with one of the other two number stickers, but I went with this one instead. I'm going to end up moving that number because one of the issues with using this larger label is that I can't do my normal recipe for my card, and you're going to see here I goofed this first label. I didn't realize that the inset on the left was so far in, so just trying to eyeball it, and yeah, I'm looking at it going, what? I didn't realize, so I ended up re-stamping this on another label. So I think if I were to use these, I think they ended up being 1x3 maybe, or 1x3 1/4. I'll probably end up using smaller words for week and the number. So I'm trying to figure out where to put it. Not working, not working. And then I ended up just moving the number 13, and I'll stick that label on the bottom of the card. I think I actually did that last layout too. And then I cut off the overhang and I put the other part on the top. Yeah, this layout is really light and bright. I really like it. It's funny because it's going in next to my very heavily distressed layout that I did last time, which is in my album. So there's going to be some big contrast between those two. You can see the shadows are moving across my desk, so I'm trying to get this done before things get too crazy. Sticking down some little pieces. I end up moving that circle sticker on the photo of the dogs too. There was a lot of kind of weird shapes on the left side, so I'm going to end up moving that, and then I'll put a longer sticker there to cover some of the, I think there was like the dog gate and something else on that side. So there we go. Just going to write the word playful on this sticker. And it needed a little something. So I went into my sticker stash and grabbed some of my small, like the ones I like to call sprinkly bits. They're just tiny little icons and things that I like to throw on a couple of the photos, and just to kind of tie some things together with the different colors. And then I also came across these enamel dots, and I wanted to use a couple of them. So I ended up grabbing the clear glitter, I think they are. Very pretty. And it looks like I'm back to you live here in just a moment or two. And week 13, all done. This is a very muted layout. I put these here because when I printed my photo, there was some sort of weird imperfection on the picture, and it looked like I had like lint or something on my jacket. So I just decided to cover it with a couple of stickers rather than reprint the whole thing. So there we go. All done. And I guess that's it for me for today, friends. As always, thanks for coming to hang out with me, and I will see you next video. Bye for now.